There is an old Chamorro saying that reminds us, "Y tanota y corazonta." The land is our heart. Within that simple truth lies the essence of Chamorro identity, a people whose beliefs are woven from the rhythms of nature, the wisdom of ancestors, and the mysteries that linger between the seen and unseen worlds. When we speak of superstitions, we are not merely recalling tales of fear or imagination.
Some say these spirits wander with an unresolved purpose. Some say these spirits can cause extreme harm to the unsuspecting. Some of the stories we've heard include people that have died from mysterious illnesses. Others have said they've encountered these apparitions, but many more have said they've discounted these stories as if they were Chamorro folklore.
We are listening to the echoes of our past, lessons preserved in story form, guiding us on how to live, behave, and exist in harmony with both the physical and spiritual realms. These beliefs, passed from elder to child, were not written in books, but carried through voice, gesture, and daily practice. They had taught us to respect what we cannot control and to honor what we cannot see. Today, I invite you to look beyond the word superstition. To the Chamorro people, these are not random myths, but are cultural codes, spiritual philosophies, and reflections of survival in a world where every tree, wind, and wave was believed to have a spirit. Through these stories, our ancestors taught values that remain timeless: reverence for life, balance with nature, and the importance of humility before the unseen. To guide our understanding, we'll explore 3 themes that reflect this deep cultural wisdom: pregnancy-related beliefs, which protect the sanctity of life; cultural and childhood traditions, which shape morality and discipline; and spiritual superstitions, which reveal the Chamorro way of coexisting with the natural and ancestral worlds. Chamorro culture places great importance on the well-being of mothers and newborns, and much of this is reflected through pregnancy-related beliefs. These traditions emphasize not just the physical health of the mother, but the spiritual protection of both parent and child. One of the most well-known beliefs warns that pregnant women and their spouses must keep their legs straight throughout the pregnancy. Elders often caution that sitting or sleeping with legs bent, crossed, or folded could cause the baby to curl up tightly inside the womb or even emerge with crossed legs during delivery. The image is striking. Just as the parents keep their bodies straight and open, the baby too is believed to mirror that posture, preparing for smooth and proper birth. While it may sound symbolic, these superstitions beautifully capture how Chamorro traditions connect physical posture to the spiritual and natural alignment of childbirth. It reflects an old yet profound understanding that harmony in the parent's behavior could influence harmony in the child's arrival. Another widely known superstition is that pregnant women should avoid going out after sundown. The reason behind this is protection from evil spirits or restless souls that wander at night. If a woman must go out in the evening, she is advised to wear a strong-smelling cologne or to put on a shirt worn by the baby's father. The scent of the father or the cologne of the father is thought to disguise her from these spirits and keep both her and the unborn child safe and sound. Pregnant women and their spouses are also advised to stay away from active killings, such as slaughtering of animals, hunting, or even cultural cockfighting. This comes from the belief that such acts of violence may bring negative energy or spiritual impurity that could harm the unborn baby. Whether viewed literally or symbolically, it's another example of how Chamorro beliefs protect both physical and spiritual purity during pregnancy. Then, after a child is born, another tradition comes into play, one that shows deep affection Chamorros have for children. This is called the process of being magoday, which translates to strong urge. It refers to the irresistible desire of family and friends to pinch, touch, or playfully make a baby cry. It may sound odd, but this is an act done out of love and admiration for the child. The superstition holds that if someone feels this strong urge and ignores it, the baby could become sick or fussy. In practice, it's a charming way of expressing love and connection to the newest member of the community. Lastly, one more superstition teaches an interesting social lesson. If a pregnant woman is often irritated by someone, her baby might grow to resemble that person. Whether true or not, it's a creative reminder for expecting mothers to stay calm and patient. It also reflects that gentle cultural value, one that encourages positive thinking and emotional care during pregnancy. Many Chamorro superstitions also extend into childhood and moral upbringing. They are used not only to teach behavior, but also to connect children to the stories and values of the community. One interesting example of cultural blending can be seen in Ratoncito Perez, often known as the Rat Tooth Fairy. This tradition originates from Spanish-speaking cultures, but became familiar in the Marianas due to Spanish influence and colonization. In this story, a small mouse named Perez visits children who lose their baby teeth, taking the tooth left under their pillow and leaving a small gift in return. This practice may have carried into some Chamorro families through Spanish contact, symbolizing how different cultures blended over time. It's a small but meaningful reminder of an island's long history of exchange between indigenous and European traditions. Another childhood superstition is the story of Babuin Corissima, or the Lenten Boar of Punishment. This mythical boar was said to appear during Lent to frighten children who misbehaved, made noise, or ignored the reflective and quiet nature of the Lenten season. Many adults who grew up in Chamorro households recall this vividly. As children, the mere mention of Babuin Corissima could turn a noisy playtime into calm obedience. Although it was used to discipline children, it also reflected the blending of Catholic values with Chamorro storytelling. Lent is a period of restraint, prayer, and sacrifice, and this superstition symbolizes these virtues through a cultural lens. In that sense, Babuin Corissima wasn't just a figure of fear, it was a moral guide that helped children understand, respect, and self-control. Perhaps the most significant and enduring group of Chamorro superstitions revolves around spirituality and nature. These beliefs highlight the deep respect Chamorro people have for the land, the ocean, and the unseen forces believed to inhabit them. One of the most important practices is Guayla Zanguelo, which means grandmother and grandfather. This is not only a phrase, but a prayer of permission used when entering the jungle, the beach, or any natural space. Before stepping into these areas, people are taught to ask permission from the ancestral spirits who dwell there. A person might say quietly, Guayla Zanguelo, excuse me for passing through, acknowledging the presence of those who came before and the many ancestors who lit ancient fires in times long forgotten. This act of asking permission reflects humility and respect. It reminds us that humans share the world with spiritual beings and that nature is not simply a place to take from, but a place deserving of care and gratitude. The same principle applies when collecting objects from the jungle. If someone finds something they want to take, perhaps a shell, stone, or piece of wood, they must follow a respectful process. They are to pick up the object, ask politely for permission to take it, then return it to where it was found. After stepping away for a few minutes, the person may return. If the object is still there, they may take it, as permission is believed to have been granted. If it has vanished, the person should leave immediately, as it means the spirit was most likely offended. Another important sign to be aware of in the jungle is when a clearing appears unnaturally clean or perfectly kept. According to Chamorro belief, these spaces are likely the homes of spirits. People are taught to leave these areas undisturbed as they belong to the Totomona, the ancient ancestral spirits of the land. The teaching also reinforces the importance of observation and respect for nature, discouraging careless intrusion.
Him not respecting the jungle or him not respecting his dad, and so bad things would happen to him. And so he grew up in Anigua, where the new Lujan tire shop is today. And he, in the jungle behind the house up to the cliff, there was some laddie sites. And so he loved to go back there, and he loved with his pakengoma, which is a slingshot, loved to shoot birds at the laddie sites.
Respectful behavior extends beyond just words. When in sacred places, people are reminded not to shout, curse, throw objects, or behave disrespectfully. Certain times of day are considered especially sensitive to spiritual presence. For instance, at sundown on the beach, it is said that the Totomana descend from the hills into the ocean. Another spiritual powerful site is the Tronco Nunu, or banyan tree, which is believed to be gathering places for these ancestral spirits. Many Chamorros still avoid disturbing or cutting down these trees out of reverence or caution. These practices may seem like simple habits, but they represent a deeper cultural understanding of balance. They teach awareness of one's surroundings, humility before the natural world, and an ongoing relationship between the living and the departed. What's remarkable about these superstitions is how they reveal about Chamorro values. They may not always be meant to be taken literally, but they serve as tools for teaching respect, patience, kindness, and awareness. Pregnancy beliefs remind us to value family and to protect life. Childhood superstitions like Babuin Kurisima teach discipline and moral awareness, and the spiritual practices of Gualas and Guelu demonstrate the importance of gratitude, humility, and connection with the land. These traditions also remind us that Chamorro culture has always been adaptive. Influences from Spanish colonization, Catholicism, and global contact were absorbed and reshaped to fit local meaning. Yet through all this blending, the core value has remained the same: respect for others, for nature, and for the unseen forces that sustain life. Today, even if not everyone strictly follows these superstitions, they remain a part of our identity. They connect younger generations to their ancestors and help preserve the wisdom of Chamorro culture. As we reflect on them, it's clear that these beliefs were never just about fear or control. They were about harmony, protection, and living in a balance with the world. As I share these stories and beliefs, I'm reminded that they're not just old superstitions. They're pieces of who we are and who I am. They carry the laughter, the caution, and the wisdoms of generations before us. As a Chamorro myself, I carry deep pride in these traditions and the values they continue to teach us about respect, family, and spirit. And I guess now that I'm at the end of my video, I just want to leave off with a few simple phrases. To my grandparents, my 2 grandpas, and my 2 grandmas, who have cultivated my mind into what it is today, I love you so much. You have no idea how much I love you. Sizusma Asi, everybody, and good night.